So here we go with some of the cedar chips. Walkway, kind of help with the mud, the muck, leading up to mom and dad's shed room. As we get up here to the top, you can see that Gladys, mom and dad, like they've already dug this little trench here, just trying to get some of the water to drain out. Because as you come up here, we haven't even had rain for like a week. And well, this needs the focus. There we go. You can just see how wet and muddy everything is back here. Just so wet and muddy. Look at this. The reason why it's like that, because our water table is so high right now, coming out of the ridge, and there's no drainage, so everything just comes down. At some point we are going to have to put in French drain. If you guys had followed us over on the daily scuttlebutt, you would have heard us talk about this. But yeah, that's what's going on. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the journey. So, yep, Gladys is back into the playhouse. We got done with our daily scuttlebutt this morning. Definitely go check us out. Give us that subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. That's just a side channel to this main channel. You get a little behind the scenes action and just a little more updates to what's going on the daily here on the good old Ivy Rancho, and been showing you guys kind of what's going on water wise and just why we have so much mud in this area. Just the water tables around here are so high, and trying to walk around here just going through the mud and such. So we've been trying to create some of these walkways that we can go through to where we're not having to deal with that too much. And another thing that's really going to be helping with the mud situation is that we were reached out to from a company. I'm not going to exactly say just yet because it's still in the works, but just know that we have another product to review coming very, very soon. Yeah, but with all this going on, you can see Dad's already in the background getting stuff prepared so we can get more mulch done up for the dogs, for our walkways, for garden stuff. So let's get to it. Let's go check it out. Okay, we're over here on site. As you see, Dad's getting stuff prepped to be going into the wood chipper. Thanks again to Brett and Deborah over at Tiny Farm Nuggets, aka used to be the Butt Nugget Homestead, but this is their wood chipper. And Dad had to go through and do a little bit of work on this to get it going. Obviously it sat for a little bit and had some carburetor issues that needed to be cleaned up. It's going good, but I think it got fixed just a little too well and such. So as you can see, there's an extra piece of metal here, and you can notice too that this has an extra rack on it other than this. So this is a 18 horsepower Ducar, which is a Chinese motor, right? But this thing glows so hot whenever this thing is working, that this air cover is actually covered with a plastic piece, and it got so warm. And what's crazy too, because this is the fuel vent that's right here next to it, it actually melted the plastic on this. So gonna have to do a little bit of repairs on that right now. We just left this open because you can see, look at this, see how hot that got. But let's go ahead and show you what that plastic piece looks like. It's sitting right over here, but it's running great though. But look at that. Because as it was going, I was like, man, I kind of smell something going on, huh? We're like what was that smell? And that's what it was. It was the plastic. So, but yeah, we're gonna get this fired up. So we got two piles going on. We have this all hardwood stuff that we'll be able to use like in the gardens and such to help with that. We're just gonna be doing some raised bed gardens or some buckets. And then we have all of our softwoods, which is going to be the cedar and pine. That's what's going to be used for walkways and dog area. So without further ado, let's get this thing fired up and let's get to chipping some wood. She likes to be choked. It's not turning.
Not turning? Oh, okay.
So that means it's clogged. So we got to open it up and get it unclogged. And, Brett did tell us that it does this on occasion. So we already had to do it twice yesterday. And yeah, that's why the cover stays off the belts. So we're going to get this going and then we'll throw you to a time lapse and get the chipping. So yeah, I knew that at some point I went to go get some more flashing tape, or I don't know, it's because the back, well, it's not flashing tape, but this back gasket on this thing had busted. So I already knew that we were gonna have to open this up at some point again. I didn't think it'd be on the very first one that we had to put through. So I'm still gonna need it.
Get chopped.
Yeah.
No, look.
I need to sharpen it.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
I need to put something right here to tighten up the wires up.
And let me go get a zip tie. Well, you don't want to make it too tight because then you wouldn't be able to open it. So. All right. Take two. so that's about what we're getting for right now, right meow, because we're out of gas. But we basically got through all the cedar. I think there's only a little bit over there, but that's a pretty good size pile. And then we were gonna start getting back into all this hardwood. That's all the hardwood stuff. And then ran out of gas. So, yep. Okay, so all of this is gonna have to wait until we can get some fuel for the wood chipper, which we're only gonna have this for a couple more days. And then they're gonna come pick that up. So we're gonna go ahead. You can probably see Dad over there. He's already getting to work. He's already cut down some more stuff over here. Gladys is gonna get a fire going because that's what she loves to do, likes to burn stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and finish clearing all this out, because this is the area, or a portion of this is the area where we're going to be putting in our mound for the septic. So at some point we're going to be doing an additional trench coming down to roughly in here. Going to be putting in a catch basin, which I do have an auger that I can use for the tractor, for fencing and post holes and foundation work for the gathering house. But I can also use it for digging a big hole for the catch basin, and then we just have to clean it up with shovels and such. But we're going to go ahead and start getting all of this cleared out, getting it moved. So Dad's going to cut it, I'm going to haul it over to here, and then Gladys is going to burn it and maintain the fire. So let's get busy. Okay, so obviously still continuing to clear the property. Came into a fence post. Obviously it's nice and loose, but and look at it. Man, I yanked on this thing, I couldn't get it out. And it did not want to budge free. And then I come over here to show you how to use the jack with the plate. And it decides it wants to come out. Man, if that ain't about the luck. But anyway, if you ever have an issue getting out a T-post, take all the wires off of this. You put this over the top of your post like that, and it holds on to your post. That way you can lift it up with your farm jack or a tractor if it's strong enough. Comes out, but that's what I get for trying to show you guys that stuff, I guess. Okay, so we're going to continue just to clear this land, do the things that we need to do. Someone thinks she's allergic to everything, so she doesn't want to help.
What do you mean I'm not allergic to everything?
No,
I didn't say I was allergic to everything.
We know she's allergic to cedar, and that's what we're dealing with right now. It's cedar.
Trees
Well,
and grasses.
For what we have right here that we're dealing with is cedar.
And all
Western
the grass.
red cedar.
And all the grass.
We don't have grass, we have mud.
Are you kidding me? So what is this?
We have mud.
Crap on our floor.
Yeah. But
I can tell you, I need those brushes that those cows get.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll put you one up next to the RV.
Oh man, it feels so good.
Rub up against
Hell
nylon
yeah.
brush.
Hell yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and continue with this. We've already measured out stuff for septic, so we kind of know. I'm gonna be putting everything on paper. I'll talk more on that later.
Yeah.
You've already seen that we've been chipping up all this wood using the chipper. Thanks again. For Brett and Deborah for letting us borrow that.
Thank you.
We'll be coming to grab that here in a few days when he comes to grab his trailer. Not from us, just over here near. He has his trailer over at Junk to Gems. And then, yeah. You got anything else you want to put out? for this journey for them
Spray.
spray.
Spray down.
She just needs to be in a toxic bath of whatever to kill everything.
Chlorine,
You know, she just wants to
Clorox or-
burn it all.
burn it
Right.
all. It's
So,
okay. It'll only get better. You know.
We
like
do
they say.
need some type of sprayer that
Yeah.
we can put, you know, to spray the ground for bugs and stuff like that. We don't have that. If someone would like to assist us with that, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yep. And what do you think would work? Which one's the best bug killer stuff
Yeah.
out there?
Well, do you like using granules or do you like using spray? Leave us a comment down below.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What else you got?
That's it. That's it. That's
Okay.
it for right now.
Well, then I guess they can go ahead and check out another video here. It's greatly appreciated. The list right here underneath Gladys. That's just all the videos we put out for this year, the playlist. Icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to the side channel. And then last but not least,
Always thank a veteran at every chance you get.
not only on Veterans Day,
Uh,
we'll see you on the next one.
stay on itchy.
Later, y'all.
Bye, guys.